Hey everyone, this is Paul, my fiance.
What's up?
I'm so lucky. As you can see, he's dropped like gorgeous. He's also the best person on face of the earth, but...
None of you ever have to hear from me. Keeping it real, I'm just gonna be out for a minute, so... I
was feeling so ugly at the time, and it was really hard for me to express myself at the time because I was so out. And now I've remained sober for over a year. Same with Paul. Paul told me that he stopped taking his medications. I looked at his phone and he was looking at mom and son.
Amanda, say what's up. What's up? I had to say what's up.
I'm so happy now. I feel like I got what's mine, and that is Paul. He vandalized his mom's home. He broke all of her pictures and put salmon under her bed. His behavior is alarming, and I'm afraid of what he'll do.
Amanda Bynes' ex-fiancé is going to be her downfall. Paul Michael has a questionable past. They first met in sober living, and from then on, there have been plenty of scandals. Paul has been caught trying to cheat on Amanda through Instagram, and has been exposed by Amanda for doing horrendous things. But Paul claims that Amanda is the problem, and she's not taking her medication. So what's really going on here? Let's get into it. So there are a lot of people who are worried about Amanda Bynes because recently it doesn't seem like she's doing too well. The latest headline reads, quote, "He doesn't have her best interests in mind," end quote. Amanda Bynes' family has banned her ex-fiancé from having any contact with her as she remains in the hospital under psychiatric hold. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about what led up to Amanda going under this psychiatric hold, her relationship with her ex-fiancé, because it seems like that's the cause, and what the family has to say about him. Also, Paul Michael has responded, so we'll take a look at what he has to say. Amanda and Paul famously got engaged on Valentine's Day 2020. They reportedly met just months prior at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting before living together at Sober Living. So these two were recovering addicts. They met in a hopeless place, and at the time I was actually really happy for Amanda because it seemed like they were in a good place and kind of helping each other out.
I just wanted to post a video to say I'm sorry to everyone whom I called ugly on Twitter. I was feeling so ugly at the time, and it was really hard for me to express myself at the time because I was so out. And now I've remained sober for over a year. This is Paul, my fiance.
What's up?
I'm so lucky. As you can see, he's dropped like gorgeous. He's also the best person on face of the earth, but just want to let you know that I love you guys, and I'm so happy now. I feel like I got what's mine, and that is Paul.
So we're all really happy for Amanda Bynes, but their relationship ends up going downhill. By July 2020, their engagement was over. This was shortly after Amanda publicly accused Paul of not taking his medications and relapsing with crack cocaine. She also accused him of watching mom and son you know what, which we'll get to in a moment. But before Amanda was hospitalized, she was supposedly wandering the streets for 4 days. She was in a manic state and sometimes naked and alone. This was after her car was towed in Long Beach on March 15th. Long Beach is about 40 miles away from her home and 25 miles away from where she was found. We don't know why she was in Long Beach or why her car was towed, but it seems like her car was probably where she was staying, and that's all she had. Insiders suggest that Amanda hitchhiked or took public transport to get back to LA. Someone told the outlet that she got into a car with a driver and asked to be taken to Beverly Hills. So that's what's going on the 15th and 16th. And then we get on to the 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. And Amanda is seen walking around Hollywood. She appears to be coherent and in good spirits. Someone actually saw her walking around and decided to take a video with her.
Amanda, say what's up.
What's up?
We just walking the streets of Hollywood. It's St. Patrick's Day. I saw my girl walking, so I said I had to say what's up. Amanda, say what's up.
What's up?
We just walking the streets of Hollywood. It's St. Patrick's Day. I saw my girl walking, so I said I had to say what's up.
We don't know what happened after this clip, but ultimately on March 19th, she was found wandering the streets with no clothes on. She was also a lot closer to the downtown area. What's really sad about this is that it's about 1 year after she had been freed from her conservatorship. So it's sad to see that she's over here wandering the streets, not doing well, under 5150, a year after being taken out of a conservatorship that we all felt like wasn't just. And I don't really believe a conservatorship is just, but clearly she's not mentally well. A close source to the Star revealed to Daily Mail that her parents, who are by her side in the hospital helping doctors to figure out the cause of Amanda's episode, have banned the Star's ex-fiancé Paul Michael. He can't have any contact with her because they're fearful that he doesn't have her best interests in mind. The source was quoted saying they do not want her ex-fiancé around her. He has been instructed to have no contact with her. The family has nothing good to say about him. So her family is anti-Paul. They don't like him and they don't want anything to do with him. But it also seems like Paul isn't backing down from this either, and he's calling out Amanda and claiming that she's the one to blame.
Amanda's on-off again fiance Paul Michael shared this cryptic post on Instagram.
By the time I say I'm just out, none of you ever have to hear from me. Solo. Keeping it real. I'm just gonna be out for a minute. So, love y'all. Instagram.
So Paul recently spoke to Page 6 and he told them that Amanda is off her meds and she's wild. There are reports claiming that Amanda has bipolar disorder, and he's saying here that she got off of her meds and it's not looking good, that she's wild even though they are currently friends now. Michael claims that Amanda tried to kick him out, but he left to go get his own place. I moved home and established boundaries. He insists that Amanda lied about her previous drug use and the PORN accusations against him. He claims that she embarrassed him in order to keep the attention off of her. He was quoted saying, "She acted to shame me away," Michael says, going on to allege that Amanda lied and cheated and had too many flings the entire time they were together. So he's claiming that Amanda was straight up lying on his name and then cheating on him as well. But when speaking to the outlet, Amanda's former flame, Paul, insisted that the two are still friends. However, the family's source says that they do not see it that way and are actually taking every precaution in order to ensure that Michael has no contact with the actress. And I think the parents are probably doing the right thing because their relationship is clearly not healthy. This article writes that Amanda and Paul's relationship has been especially rocky lately, which may be the reason why the family wants him to keep his distance. You may remember that Amanda kicked him out of her house after she caught him watching some inappropriate videos online, which she ended up blasting him on Instagram about.
Paul told me that he stopped taking his medications. I looked at his phone and he was looking at mom and son porn. He vandalized his mom's home. He broke all of her pictures and put salmon under her bed. His behavior is alarming and I'm afraid of what he'll do. I forgot to mention, I found Paul's stash of crack cocaine. He's been using for the past 6 months. He needs serious help. I kicked him out.
A lot of their public fighting happened actually a year ago, which is weird that they're really just like hashing it out now. The police were called to their home at this time and they got into a big argument. She also accused him of watching these videos and, using drugs again, which is a big no-no. This fight seemed really immature of them because Amanda then went on to Instagram and clarified everything and claimed that she was wrong, that he wasn't looking up these things and that he wasn't using drugs. So I just want to play this to show you guys an instance of how toxic their relationship really is. And I kind of understand where both of them are coming from because Paul probably doesn't like the public side of Amanda's life, and yeah, it's toxic. It's not good.
Correction. Paul looked up milks. Moms and Sons just popped up. Also, I went to CVS, bought a test. Paul tested clean. Paul's clean.
And that wasn't the first time that Amanda has put Paul on blast before. She's had to apologize for doing this in the past.
Truly want to apologize to Paul for airing his dirty laundry. It was not my place to say what I said, and I wish I wouldn't have. I'm hoping that everybody will move past it and stop talking about it, but I just wanted to make this statement. Paul is a great guy. He's pre-law in school, and I'm super happy with him. We're gonna move forward, and that's it. Thank you.
Amanda may be saying that she seems happy with him, but she doesn't look happy there. And it seems like the parents are still trying to figure out what caused their daughter's recent mental setback. Like, is it not taking her bipolar medication? If she does have bipolar, that's what reports claim, but I don't want to, like, you know, assume that. Could it be a relapse? They don't really know. I feel like probably Paul isn't the best guy to be around. This article claims that Amanda does have bipolar disorder and struggled with substance abuse issues. Honestly, personally, I feel like she went through hell and back with Dan Schneider, and she's so traumatized and never got like proper like therapy to recover from that. I mean, like, who even knows what he put her through? So I don't know, I feel really bad when it comes to Amanda's like mental state, because I feel like she's just not getting the adequate like help to like uncover those wounds. But the parents agreed that a conservatorship does not appear to be the best course of action at this time. Amanda has been doing well lately, and this just seems to be an isolated incident. Her parents are by her side as she continues treatment, and she's being cooperative. And that's really nice that her parents, Rick and Lynn, are stepping in, because I've felt some type of way about them before, but they're definitely not as bad as Britney Spears' parents, which it's interesting that they both have mothers named Lynn. They also were both placed into conservatorship at 26. There's a lot of similarities in their stories, and if you look at how Britney's doing now, people are worried about Britney. So it's like, it's interesting to see, like, I wonder like what like post conservatorship care plans look like, because like these two public figures who have left conservatorships don't seem like they're doing like that amazing afterwards. It looks like Amanda is going to be held in the hospital for up to 30 days. We're not entirely sure what's going to happen afterwards, but hopefully she's able to get the help she needs and she can go back to living her life. Before we close out this video, let's go ahead and open a letter. We've got one from Aaliyah. It looks like Aaliyah from New York. And let's go ahead and see what they sent me. I don't have like a letter opener right now, so I'm like using this screwdriver. Dear Sloan, my name is Aaliyah and I'm from Long Island, New York. I've been watching your YouTube videos for a long time. The first video I watched was when you did a full breakdown of Chrissy Teigen and her bullying scandals. That was a good one. Ever since then, I became addicted to your channel. Thank you for finally uploading a video on River Phoenix's death. It was really good. Aw. Also, thank you for making content on exposing the toxic side of Hollywood. I'd like to see you make a whole video exposing Samantha Mathis, because she lied about River's death and changed her story multiple times. She was with his last girlfriend at the time of his death. She was his last girlfriend at the time of his death. Please continue to do what you do, because I love watching content of you reacting to clips and seeing your dog, Bunny. Aw, it's so sweet. Bunny was in here earlier, but I guess she left. She got bored of the video. Thank you so much, Aaliyah. I think Aaliyah is how you see it. It looks like you sent this on the 21st. So turnaround time isn't that bad, like 2 weeks. So I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye, guys.